Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay and keeping well. Today I thought I'd do a really quick short tutorial. This is going to be a fashion illustration tutorial. So what you're going to need is some black paper. So I've got from Hobbycraft just some A4 black paper, or you can use card. Card would probably be better because it's thicker and it will take the pencil better, but I've only got paper, so I'm going to go with paper. And then I'm going to use this gilding wax, which is from PEBEO. I'll put links in the description. And then I'm just going to use my Caran d'Ache pencils, which is the Luminance 6901 series. I used it in my last video. So I'm only going to use probably the white and the red or something from here. Okay, so the image I'm drawing today is from Ashy Studio, Spring Summer 2019. I think the silhouette is really nice for this kind of an image. So I'm just going to start by drawing a really simple face. I kind of want to make it quite small compared to the dress. So I'm just going to start by drawing a face probably like the size of a coin. And then I think I'm just going to give her a bun. And then I'll just draw really faintly her shoulders just so that I know I've got the right proportions. And then the dress kind of is like a corset body piece. I'm kind of not really gonna draw too much of this bit, but I will draw the legs so that I don't colour those in by mistake. And when you're drawing a fashion image, obviously the legs are always slightly elongated. And the other leg I'm just going to do slightly behind as if she's like walking, because this one's like a catwalk image, and then sort of slightly draw her other foot behind there. Okay, so I've got my rough image there. Okay, now for the fun bit. So I've got the gilding wax. So I'm going to use a palette knife for this bit. This one is super dirty, but anyway, it's all dry. And this will just create some of the effects that I want, because I don't want it to look too clean. So this is the gilding wax. I actually love it so much. This one is so bright and it's so easy to use, and it goes a long way. So I'm just going to dip a tiny bit in the tip of my knife, and because I want this bit to be quite neat, I'm just going to work slowly with this bit. Everyone holds their palette knife differently. I just kind of hold mine like this, and I'm just going to start at the top and making sure I keep in line with the bodice. And when I get down to this bit, I've got quite a lot on there actually at the minute, so I'll just take some of that off. And if you just make sure you've kind of just not got too much on there, and you just swipe it, it kind of does these really cool effects. And I'm just going to do that kind of going down the dress like that. So I want the whole kind of bodice to be smooth. Sometimes you might need to like turn the page around just to get the right angle. And like I said, I mean, I've just used a tiny bit, and it's done this whole section here. I'm going to leave that bit like that. So I'm going to continue just using tiny bits of this gold, and I want to do this side, flick it out like that. Continue to spread that gold out. The dress is kind of coming down behind the legs as well, so I'm going to start to draw a little bit down here as well. And you can use the side of your palette knife to create like a straight line, which is where the legs are, and then just pull away from the straight line. And we're going to fill in like details later just to kind of accentuate which bits are what. So I've done that, and then next I'm going to do the other side. So I'm just going to pop some on the end here and just start to draw follow the line of her leg, and this one goes behind. This part of the dress is like a straight line. I haven't really managed to create a straight line, but oh well. as well take off any like excess gold that there is, because it will like leave a bit of residue and you just don't want it to be thick at all. I think I'm done now with the gold. Well, whilst we're kind of waiting for that to dry, we can work on the face a little bit. And what I'm going to do is use my Caran d'Ache here, and I'm just going to use the white. So I've got the white here, or just a really pale colour. I mean, my white's running out massively. Just make sure it's super sharp. Okay, so I'm just starting to draw in little things like a bun. So I'm just concentrating on like one side of the face. Because we're drawing on black paper, we need to like lay down white first, just so that it really pops out. So I'm just going to give her some really small like love heart lips, and then I think because we're using gold it will look really nice using a red. So this one is number 70. I'm just going to pop that on top, and then I'll just draw a little bit of the body. So it kind of looks like that. Okay, so with the dress, I just wanted to create some like folds. What I'm going to use is number 5'8". It's slightly darker than this gold colour here. And again, I'm just going to lay down a bit of white first, just so that it really stands out. So I've actually just decided I don't really like this bit here. So what you can do, I mean, if there's any bits that you just don't like, you can actually just use a bit of this again with your palette knife and just pop a bit over this section you just weren't completely happy with. Okay, so this is it in a different light. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon with a new video. Bye guys!